Good morning, Northwest, and welcome to Titan Reconnect. Today is going to be Trump's technology tips. We're going to do technology tips, and I want to start out with something that I want to make sure that you and your parent or guardians know about, and it's called the Chromebook Support page. Check this out real quick. Whenever you have a problem, hopefully you won't, but if you have a problem with your Chromebook, then you're going to go to our school homepage, scroll down to Chromebook Support, and click on Chromebook Troubleshooting web page. That will take you to a page that has the most common issues and how to solve them. There are also guides. Talk to your teacher, and if you still, after going here and talking to your teacher, can just not figuring it out, then you can also put in a work order on this page as well. Whoa, and we're back. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is called Netiquette, which is etiquette on the internet, or basically how you act when you're online. At the end of every one of our shows, we always say to remember to be respectful, to be responsible, and to be safe. Let me talk to you about how that relates to online learning here. We'll start with being respectful. You want to be respectful of your teacher and the other students by being in class on time and ready to go. Also, that's the same thing as if you're in Teams. If you're going to Teams to talk to your teacher in a classroom, in a virtual classroom, you want to be there on time. A couple other things, you want to make sure that you're muted. You don't want to walk in and everyone's talking. You got to make sure it's silent so you know when your teacher's ready to start. Another thing, that chat window. The chat window is not for personal use. Oh, I just got my hair colored blue. I look like a Smurf. No, don't do it. You also don't want to put emoticons in there that can be considered inappropriate, like that's not chocolate ice cream and you're not fooling anyone. Okay? Also, acronyms, ROTFLOL. Why don't you try typing full sentences? Your teachers will love you. This is a great time to practice grammar in the chat window. What else can I think of? Oh, all caps. You don't want to use all caps because that means you're shouting. And if you're shouting in a classroom, then you'll probably get in trouble. So if you're shouting in a chat window, it's a virtual classroom, which means that you will probably still get in trouble. So don't do it. Basically, just think before you type. Think before you talk. Think before you type. You don't want to put anything in that window that's going to get you in trouble. Just make sure you stick with the class. Stick with the topic that you're talking about. Yes, I do have notes. It's talking about being responsible. We talked about getting to your class on time. Well, in order to get to your class on time, you have to be responsible enough to wake up early, take your shower. Your parent and guardians, they will love you if you do. Eat your breakfast and be ready to be there class on time. Okay, so you have to be responsible enough to set up a routine. You need to submit your work on time. Really don't need to say anything about that. That's, self-explanatory. You need to take breaks. When you work on a computer or a laptop for a long time and you keep staring at it and you're working and sorry, that's probably kind of scary. When you do it for a long amount of times, you can get headaches. And sometimes you just need to give your brain a break, okay? So set a goal for yourself. Tell yourself, okay, once I finish writing this paragraph, then I'll go and eat some cheesy poos. Take a break, sit outside. Just do something to have a brain break. And this is extremely important. Ask for help. Your parent, guardians, siblings, teachers, myself, we're all here to help you because this is still something that's new for everybody and no one's going to know everything. And I don't want anybody getting behind in class just because you don't want to ask for help. It's the responsible thing to do. asking for help. Lastly, and extremely important, is to be safe. You need to be safe when you're online, and work only on the sites that the teachers give you to work on. You know, Canvas or Discovery Education, what have you. Don't be going to other places like some of these other chat rooms where they can get your personal information. That's when things get very dangerous. Okay, the Chromebooks that you have are to only be used for school work. They're not to be used for personal reasons. And there's a reason for that. I want you to know, some of you probably already know, that all your teachers, myself, we can see what you're doing. Everything that you do, everywhere you go, is saved. We have a record of everything. And unfortunately, there's already been some students that have gotten in trouble for not doing what they're supposed to be doing, for going to places that are unsafe. So make sure that you're not one of them. Stay safe. I'm watching. And real quick, to pop back to asking for help, let me show you how you can contact me directly. Check this out. On our school page, if you scroll down to student links, you'll see an icon that says Tell Mr. Trump. So if you click on that, this is where you're going to be able to pretty much talk to me directly. I want to hear about your online learning experiences. I want to hear, maybe you might have some kind of frustration, or you may have a question about how you can make things easier to organize in Canvas. Maybe there's something that one of your teachers are using that you think is really cool and you want the other teachers to know. Let me know. Write me down here. And also, I really want to see, some of your learning areas. What are some of the places, and no, not your bed and laying back eating cheesy poofs, some places that you set up as a workstation, as a workplace. I also want to see, when you take those brain breaks, when you take a break, what have you been doing? Maybe you have a project you're really proud of. You can add up to 10 pictures right here if you click on Add File. What I do is I look through everything, and then next Tuesday, I will answer questions and talk about things and show things, and that'll be that. So please, come talk to me. Come check it out. Hey, how'd I get in here? Well, before I leave, I want to do a shout out to Sean McSee. Can't say the last name, but you know who you are. Mrs. Griffith has told me that Sean has helped her tremendously when it comes to technology issues. Be careful, Sean, because I may start sending people to you. Remember, everyone, now more than ever, it's important to be respectful, to be responsible, and to be safe. I hope you all make it a great day, and I will see you next Tuesday. Take care, Titans.